I knew Ashley first as a law school classmate. We reconnected several years later when she came into the division where I work now as a policy advisor.
I knew right away that this was an incredible intellect and just an incredibly talented person.
I've known Ashley since 2010. She was one of my star recruits to the law school when I was running the admissions committee.
Ashley was generous, whip smart, funny, and in all of the things that she did, cared about the impact she had on the world and the people around her.
One thing you notice right away is that Ashley is one of the most brilliant people that I, or really anyone, will ever meet. But more important was how passionate she was about the law and helping people and how much she cared. You could tell right away that this is someone who's going to be driven not just to succeed, but to use her immense talents to help people.
A unique skill that Ashley had was the ability to have a really deep and thorough understanding of the law and the world as it is, and still have a visionary approach to thinking about the law and the world as it could be and should be.
She did an amazing amount in the years she was with the Division of Labor to make things better for hundreds of thousands, if not millions, of Coloradans.
So it's not an easy path to go from dominating in a top-notch elite legal education to then decide that you want to take those talents and spend your career trying to squeeze justice out of the system for the most forgotten, most disregarded people.
I have heard so many stories about how Ashley made them feel smart and empowered and respected in their work. And I think she just really had the effect on the people around her of making them feel seen and cared for in a really fundamental way.
The first thing I would want Ashley to know is how proud I am of her. The next thing I'd want her to know is how much she's still with me. I sort of come to appreciate how nothing is ever fully here and nothing is ever fully gone. Her impact didn't end with her death, not just substantively, not just in the law, but in how I approach things and how I understand people comprehensively and the need to address mental health as we help the next generation of lawyers come up around us.
Ashley spent decades of her life working diligently on finding a place of mental health. She had a lot of wellness and joy. She had family members who she loved and who loved her. She traveled. She had friendships that she enjoyed. I think she loved her work. The heavy, dark moment that was the end of Ashley's life, it wasn't her whole life, and it doesn't define her whole life.
If I could say anything to Ashley now, it'd just be, thank you for everything. It's amazing knowing you and having you in my life as a student and coworker and friend. I know I'm not the only one who feels that way. So many people whose lives you were in feel the same. And I also know that there are thousands, tens, hundreds of thousands of Coloradans whose lives and rights are better because of all the amazing things you did. So you succeeded at everything you wanted to do. And we'll miss you, but you really did, Ashley.